Hey everyone, my name is Fedor.
And I'm Ross, and we're from cheapwatchreviews.com.
Today we're going to be reviewing the Orient Mako CM65001B men's dive watch.
And to get things started, we always like to do a quick run over the specs.
So we've got a 41mm stainless steel case, which is 13 millimeters in thickness. The construction is all brushed stainless steel, and it has a weight of 165 grams, about.
The watch is a dive style, but it's more of a dress watch. It's not ISO certified, but it does have 200-meter water resistance. It has a coin-edged unidirectional rotating bezel. It has a 3 o'clock decorated screw-down crown, and you'll notice there's a 2 o'clock screw-down push button that quickly sets the date, or I believe the day. In terms of the movement, it's an in-house Orient 46943 automatic. From our measurements, it gets about +3 to +6 seconds a day. Has a 40-hour power reserve, and is non-hacking and non-manual wind.
As you saw, I was just demonstrating how the date works. It's actually quite nice positive feel, but in any case, so the bracelet is an oyster style. We've got an engraved clasp on the back, which is fold over. And it's got a double push down safety lock, but without the dive extension. So that's kind of one of the things that gives away that it's not a true all-out dive watch.
You also notice that it has hollow end links, which is one of the things that we really tend to look for in a nice quality clasp is solid end links. So this unfortunately has hollow. If we take a quick look at the dial, it's got a mineral crystal. It's not the sought-after sapphire, but it is a hard mineral crystal. It has a 3 o'clock day-date complication. It uses Arabic numbers. It has luminescent indices and luminescent hands and numbers. And one of the really cool things about this watch is it comes in a variety of different colors. You'll see that we have the black version here, but it also comes in blue, yellow, and orange.
So I guess we can talk a little bit about the feel of this watch, and personally I think it feels great on the wrist. It's not overbearingly large, and as far as this price point, which is around between like $100 and $150 depending on where you look, it's arguably the best bargain in the entire watch world. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, you know, whenever anybody asks me, you know, what's the watch to get for, you know, around $100, and I always say the Orient Mako. The fit and finish and the quality of it well exceeds the price point. It's really an amazing watch. And one of the other things I love about it is just its unique design. You know, there's so many dive watches out there that really basically copy the Rolex Submariner. This maybe has hints of it in certain places, but pretty much is a very unique design. You don't see too many watches with this style. You know, the hands, kind of the spear approach looks really nice, and I really love the red-tipped second hand. I think that's really beautiful.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. It's a very unique design in today's kind of age of copy upon copy upon copy of the Submariner, which, I mean, I guess is a brilliant design in its own right, of course, but it is nice to see companies going with their own kind of design. So that's one of the more positive things about it. I'm going to talk about just some of the negatives for me with the Mako. So as you can expect for a watch at this price point, the bracelet definitely leaves a lot to be desired. Like Ross mentioned, it does have hollow end links. It is a stamped steel clasp, which doesn't feel as solid as a Seiko. The links do have, I mean, the play isn't too bad, but it's definitely not the ideal bracelet that you'll want to be wearing every day. But that's easily replaced, and it's more than made up for by the awesome case, the good solid movement, and the screw down crown and the screw down pusher.
Yeah, I would say everything but the bracelet is just phenomenal. The bracelet isn't terrible, but you know, if you're buying a watch for about $100, you know, plus or minus 25 bucks, you can't have everything. And the bracelet is typically where companies will skimp a little bit, and Orient did, and I think they know that. You know, everything else about it is just really subtle and very elegant and beautiful, and really positive feel. You know, the bezel feels great, the screw-down crown feels great, the push button, very positive feel. I tend to put these on NATO straps because I really like NATOs, but you could, you know, get a Watchajuice bracelet if you want something kind of a little stronger there. Overall, I'd say just really amazing bang for the buck. It can be dressed up, can be dressed down, very, very versatile watch.
And yeah, I think you've hit the nail on the head here with that. The one thing is, I personally had ordered one a few months ago, and just one thing to watch out for is it did take a while for the customer service to get back to me. But after I called them, everything was resolved very, very promptly. They were very courteous, and things were done in a very timely manner. So I just thought that should be pointed out, that they do stand behind their products, and I mean, for the most part, they're very reliable, great watches. So thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this review.